Hello guys, welcome back to career mode. Welcome to the another version of career mode. It's a twisted version. I'll explain what's happening in just a second. I'm just going to make the manager first. But how are you all today? Right, I'll explain the rules. So basically, right, we're doing a championship career mode, yeah, on Stoke City, so just get the team first. So, while I find Stoke, I'll explain the rules to you guys now. Basically, the rules on this series are we're going to play on professional difficulty, so that's what we're playing on. We're going to change to Euros. We're going to do a 500ml takeover as normal, but the rules are on this series. So in this series, in this season in the championship, we are not allowed to buy any players. So no signings allowed this season. Also, in the league games, we will not be playing the league games. We'll be submitting league games, right? So we will not be able to play the league games, but in the cups, when the cups come, so like the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, we are allowed to play those games. So we'll be playing the cup games, so the Carabao, and we're allowed to play both of those, and yeah, we're going to be playing those cups. Also, we're allowed to play the playoffs as well, so if we get to the playoffs, we are allowed to play the playoffs in that. So, let's just sort the team out before we go into our first game. We're going to start Campbell up top as our lone striker. Do they have a left mid? Yes, they do. We'll put James McLean in the starting lineup as well. We're going to play. We're going to play Gunning goal instead of Davis. And where's the other one we're trying to change? That's it, Joe Allen. There he is. Joe Allen's going to start as well. Joe Allen in the starting team instead of Thompson. So that is our team, I think, for this season. Yeah, James Chester's going to be our captain. Right, here we go then. So we're going into the season of Stoke. So as I say, we'll be submitting games. We'll not be quick submitting, just submitting the games. So as I just quickly, not quick submitting, we are just submitting the games, watching every league game. As I say, playing the cup games, so the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. As I say, also as well, I meant to say another rule as well, if we are losing the game, I'm not allowed to jump in, I have to watch the entire of the game, and we'll be playing the cup game, which comes up after the Swansea game, which is Oldham. So we'll be playing the cup game against Oldham, we'll be submitting the league game, so we've got Oldham in the cup to come soon, after our 3 league games that are coming up. And our first game of the season is Derby away. That's our first game of the season. We'll play Derby away. Derby away is our first game of the season. Derby at 10. Obviously, we're going to do the press conference. As I say, we've got Derby away to start the season in the Championship. As I say, we're only going to be playing the playoffs at the end of the season if we make it into the top 6. Obviously, if we don't make it to the top 6, then we'll remain in the Championship next season. As I say, our goal this season is to try and get to the Prem. Yeah, so I think we're in good shape because we don't need to make any signs. We're not making signs anyway this season because we're not allowed to. It's the rule of the series, no signings. So here we go then, we're going to go into our first game now, submitting our first game of the season, which is Derby away. Derby are 10th in the division this season. It's a good team that Derby are playing. David Marshall starting in goals. Here we go then, our first game of the season is Derby away. Let's see if we can start with a win here. Derby away to start the championship season for Stoke City. So get your score predictions down in the comments. How do you think we'll do in our first game of the season away against Derby County? Get your score predictions down below. How do you think we'll do this season? How do you think we'll do in the series? How do you think we'll finish this season? And how do you think we'll do in this game? Those are the two questions I want to know. 10 minutes gone here. Early chance for Stoke. Stoke in grey in their black kits today. Derby in white, and it's a great start for Stoke. Tyrese Campbell. 1-0 to Stoke. It's a great start for Stoke. We are 1-0 up against Derby, and it's the first of the season for Tyrese Campbell. 1-0 to Stoke City. That's a brilliant start. Inside 17 minutes, we lead 1-0 against Derby. As I said, we'll be submitting the league games, just the cup games we'll be playing this season, including the playoffs if we get there. 1-0 up here against Derby County. There's a chance here. Oh, off the post from Tyrese Campbell. It's a great shot from Campbell. It was nearly 2-0 to Stoke inside 27 minutes. Derby on the back foot here for this first half, but Stoke have been dominant in this first 30 minutes. We're approaching half-time here at Derby. It's 1-0 to Stoke. Tyrese Campbell with his first of the season. Here's McLean. James McLean does very well. 35 minutes gone here in the opening game day of the Championship. It's Derby County 0, Stoke City 1. Here comes Derby County the other way. 38 minutes gone. Chance for Derby. Brilliant save by Gunn. Gunn's first save of the game. And the first shot on goal from another shot on goal from Derby. We are approaching half time here at Derby County, leading by a goal to 0. Here's a chance for Stoke. Good chance here for McLean. McLean to Allen. Block, and there's a half time whistle. Half time here in Derby. That's 1-0 to Stoke as we go into the second half with Stoke leading by 1-0. Tyrese Campbell with the goal. 1-0 Stoke. This second half is underway here in the Championship. Derby 0, Stoke 1. Good start for Stoke City. Starting well in this career mode. 1 goal up at Derby in our first game of the season. Come on, let's get some hype in the chat if anybody's watching. 55 minutes gone here. Derby 0, Stoke 1. Early chance here for Derby as we approach the hour mark. The hour mark, and brilliant defending from James McLean. He gets the ball away to Davis down the left. Lovely ball. Here comes Nick Powell. Flips it across. Brilliant play from Stoke. And a penalty to Stoke, and it's Nick Powell to take. And Powell scores! Nick Powell makes it 2-0 to Stoke from the spot, and it looks like a win on opening day for Stoke, and it's the first of the season for Nick Powell from the spot. 2-0 to Stoke, and on their way to their first win of the season away at Derby County. Brilliant result. 2-0 up now. Campbell with the first, Powell with the second. 2-0 to Stoke, and Derby on their way to defeat in their first game of the season. Derby are 10th in the league coming into this game. Stoke sitting 21st. What a result this would be for Stoke to start their season off. A road victory away at Derby County to start the season, which would be a fantastic result for Stoke City. 7 minutes to go in this game here against Derby. Offside against Stoke. 6 minutes of normal time remaining. Stoke City on their way to a victory on opening day in the Championship, leading Derby County by 2-0. Chance here for them to put the game to bed. Here is Jacob Brown. Brown down the left. Lovely ball into the box. Here's McLean. McLean across! And it's full time. Stoke win 2-0 against Derby County. 3 points against Derby. A 2-0 victory against Derby. Putting Stoke top of the Championship following a 2-0 victory against Derby. Our next game, we've got Swansea at home at the Bet365. Our first home game of the season. We have Swansea at home next in the Championship. Brilliant way to start the season though. A 2-0 victory against a 2-0 win against Derby. Now we have Swansea at home. Can we continue our good form? Oh no! I pressed play. Oh, bottom. Oops. Guys, I'm not playing the game. I made a mistake, by the way. I did not mean to press play. I meant to press submit. That is my fault. I beg your pardon. I'm not supposed to do this, but 1 second. I'm just going to stop this in a second. Just wait till the game. It goes into the game. Right. Here we go. Right. I'm stopping it. We're back to submitting. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Right, we have to restart the game. Wait, I'm going to restart. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Coming back. Coming back. Did not press that button. Right, back. Right, I'm starting again. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, I'm starting again. I made a mistake. Hang on. Hang on. I'm starting again. Stream. Don't worry about that. Apologise for that, stream. Did not mean to do. I'm going to have to play that first game again now because I made a mistake. Right, I apologise for that, stream. Apologise. Made a mistake. I'm not supposed to play the games, you nutter. Calling myself a nutter now because I forgot. I pressed play and I meant to press submit. That's a silly thing to do. Right, I want to go again now, so bear with me a sec. I'm going to have to restart the career mode again. I apologise. Right, 1 second. I made a rookie mistake. So let's just remember what we had it on. Yeah, we on that, we on that. Right, so sorted that. That bit's done. Right, we're just loading up again. 1 second. Made a rookie mistake. Let's wait for the thing to load. Yes. Right, go. Right, we're going to go back now. Let's just go straight in. Change the team like we did last game. So I've got to remember where we had it. So we did that. We did that. We did Allen. We did Campbell. Yep, we had that. That was a team. Yep, sorted. Right, we'll go again. Apologise for that. Right, let's go straight in. Oh, let's change it now. It's weird. Anyway, right, okay. Let's just go to the first game. Yeah, I apologise for that. I don't know what I did. Let's just go in back to the start again. Our first game again, and then we'll go back to submitting that I should have done. Right, let's go straight in to Bournemouth. Right, straight in, here we go, Bournemouth, let's go. Right, 1 second, I'll be back. Right, I'm back stream. Scoreless through the first 20 here at Bournemouth. 20 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Nil-nil away at Bournemouth. Now remember, next game to not play the match. Good save from Gunn. And Bournemouth take the lead. Philip Billing with the goal.
Number 29, Philip Billing.
Bad start for Stoke. From Joe Allen. Lovely pass. McLean's offside. One 0 to Bournemouth. And Stoke respond. Remember, I'm not playing the games. I made a mistake last time. Oh, and Bournemouth going close to a second. Can we equalise here at the Vitality? We're coming up to half time. Score is 1-0 to Bournemouth. Looks like we're going a goal down into the break. Trailing going into the first half break. There's half time. Half time at the Vitality, trailing 1-0 to Bournemouth. Lucas is going to come on. Second half.
Substitution for Stoke City. Coming off the pitch, number 13, John Obi Mikel. Coming onto the pitch, number 22, Sam Clucas.
Sam Clucas is coming on for his first game of the season. Still 1-0 to Bournemouth. And the Bournemouth till I die chance going on the Vitality. 52 minutes gone here. Trailing 1-0 on match day 1 to Bournemouth. Here's Tyrese Campbell. Can we get back into this game? And try and get at least a point from this first game of day of the season. Here's Philip Billing, goal scorer for Bournemouth. Good defending from Stoke. Here comes Stoke the other way. Poor pass from Tyrese Campbell. 25 minutes to go here at the Vitality. Ball whipped across and just wide from Bournemouth. Score remains 1-0 Bournemouth. The only goal of the game scored by number 29, Philip Billing. Can Stoke get one back here? 20 minutes to go. Here's Joe Allen. Davis, back to Allen. Good block. Stoke going close to that equaliser, but Bournemouth not allowing them to get to goal. 17 minutes to go here at the Vitality, trailing Bournemouth by a goal to 0. Scored by Philip Billing. 15 minutes of normal timing remain. Here's Clucas. Tyrese Campbell. Joe Allen. Chance here for McLean. Here is Nick Powell. Powell shot straight into Begovic. And it's played out now. Joe Allen. 8 minutes remaining. Stoke looking for that goal. Clucas. Through to Campbell! Tyrese Campbell makes it 1-1 at the Vitality. 1-1. And it's the first of the year for Tyrese Campbell. Bournemouth 1, Stoke 1 at the Vitality. 2 minutes of normal time remaining. Ball will head out. Goal kick to Stoke to come. Bournemouth make their first change of the game. Jack Wilshere's on. And there we go, full time. It finishes 1-1 at the Vitality, so it's a road point for Stoke. A 1-1 draw against Bournemouth, which puts them up to 13th in the table of Welsh Derby. Swansea versus Cardiff. Next game for Stoke, we have Barnsley at home in our next game. A 1-1 draw on opening game day to Bournemouth. Get a point away at the Vitality. And I've got to remember to submit this time. Not Barnsley are first in the division. Barnsley top of the league, so we've got to try and get some points here from Barnsley to keep their lead at the top. Barnsley top of division. We are mid-table now. We need a victory here. As I say, our last game we drew 1-1 on opening day to Bournemouth. Now we played Barnsley on match day 2 of the season. I think we'll have our first win of the season. 1 point so far this season. And that was a draw against Bournemouth on opening game day. Scoreless here inside the first 10 minutes on match day 2 against Barnsley. Still scoreless. Connor Chaplin in the lineup for Barnsley. A very dangerous player, Connor Chaplin. And Stoke get themselves in front here against Barnsley. The league leaders this afternoon, Barnsley. Top of the Championship coming into today's game here at the Bet365 Stadium against Stoke. Here comes Stoke. Stoke looking for our first win of the season after a draw on the first game day to Bournemouth. For a draw to Bournemouth, we need to get a positive result. We were in that game against Bournemouth, we were 1-0 down to a Philip Billing goal, but a last-minute goal from Tyrese Campbell earned us a point away at Stoke. It was Campbell's first of the season as well, which was a big goal for Tyrese Campbell and a big goal for Stoke, which keeps them, puts us mid-table. Free kicks coming now. Chance here! And Joe Allen makes it 1-0 to Stoke. Brilliant start for Stoke, and just before half-time, Joe Allen puts Stoke in front. Stoke 1, Barnsley 0. Brilliant finish from Joe Allen. 1-0 up at home to Barnsley in our second game of the season. This would be a big 3 points for Stoke in the race for the playoffs. As I say, 1 point coming into this game. A win today would take us on to 4 points in the Championship from 2 games. A win and a draw wouldn't be too bad to start the season. Looking for our first win here. Our first win of the season could be here. Our first home game of the season against Barnsley. Here is Allen. Good strike from Joe Allen, and Collins alert to his posts. And that's half-time at the Bet365. Stoke lead 1-0 against Barnsley going into the second half. The league-leading Barnsley trail 1-0 to us here at the Bet365. It's Joe Allen with the goal for Stoke. Chance here for Barnsley, and Kane scores. It's 1-1. Barnsley back in it, the league leaders. Back in it here, 1-1. 52 minutes gone, 1-1 here at the Bet365. Stoke 1, Barnsley 1, the league leaders strike back. Here is Powell. Stoke looking to avoid a second draw. This was the same score that they did against Bournemouth in the last game. Looking to avoid another point. Looking to get their first big home win of the season here against the league leaders Barnsley. They've got 1 point so far this season. If they draw the game, they'll go to 2 points. If they win the game, we go to 4 points. 4 points is a must. 4 points is what we'd really prefer, to have 4 points instead of 2. But 20 minutes to go here. Barnsley coming forward, looking for the go-ahead goal. Barnsley 1, Stoke 1 here at the Bet365. 17 minutes of normal time to play. Throw into Barnsley. Barnsley making a change. It's Palmer on for Barnsley. Chance for Campbell. His shot going wide of Collins' goal. Score remains 1-1. We're into the final 10 minutes here at the Bet365. Chance here for Barnsley. Good shot from Barnsley. Barnsley have a corner now. Whips in. Dangerous chance here for Alex Mowat. Alex Mowat lays it off, and Carly Woodrow puts Barnsley in front. 2-1 to Barnsley. And it looks like defeat here to Barnsley, the league leaders. And Stoke find themselves 2-1 behind to Barnsley after they led 1-0 from a Joe Allen goal. Have Stoke got any gas left in them? A minute remaining of normal time. We're now into stoppage time, which is 2 minutes. Stoke need to be quick. Stoke haven't got long, and that's it. It's defeat. 3 points for Barnsley. Defeat for Stoke, which keeps them on 1 point in the Championship following that game. And now we play our first game in the Cup now against Hull City. Now we play Hull in the Cup, a League One side, Hull City. We play the Cup games, remember, first round of the Carabao Cup against Hull City. Then we turn our attention back to the league after this. Here we go then, Hull City in the Cup. Looking to get our first Cup victory of the season here in Hull. We're playing Hull City in the Carabao Cup, round number 1. First round of the Carabao Cup, away at Hull City. Looking to advance into the next round of the Carabao Cup. After a miserable start to the season, a draw and a loss to start the season for Stoke. And they got 1 point so far in the Championship, looking to amend that here with a Cup victory. Here's Nick Powell. Powell down the left. Powell, that's a terrible shot from Nick Powell. They'll go out for a goal kick. 5 minutes gone here. Hull City 0, Stoke City 0 here in the first round of the Carabao Cup. Nick Powell with the header. Stoke looking for their first victory of the season. Sorry, not first victory of the season, their first Cup win of the season. They scoreless here between themselves and Hull. Hull looking dangerous here. It's Honeyman! Great save by Gunn. The first shot on goal for Hull City comes from George Honeyman. Hull City now have a corner. They'll whip it in. It's Jones in the middle. Jones with the header. Just wide of Sutar. James Chester lays it off to Nick Powell. Powell down the left to Campbell. Campbell to Brown. Back to Tyrese Campbell. Tyrese Campbell looking to put Stoke in front, and he hits the post. A good chance for Tyrese Campbell to put Stoke in front, and he hits the post. And the score remains 0-0 here. Hull City with a sigh of relief after Campbell hits the post. Score remains 0-0. We've played 11 minutes here in Hull. Stoke City still can't find the back of the net in this one. Here is a chance for Hull City down the left. Hull City whip the ball into the box. Dangerous cross here for Hull. Smith gets it away. Here comes Joe Allen. He had a goal in the defeat at home to Barnsley. It was his first goal of the season for Joe Allen. Here comes Hull down the left. Hull City. Dangerous for Hull City. Hull City take a shot and Hull take the lead. 1-0 to Hull City. Stoke have just come out again, and Hull City lead in the Carabao Cup. 1-0 to Hull City. And the League One team take the lead here. Stoke City need to pounce back. 1 goal down here in the Cup to Hull City. Here is James McLean. McLean gets tackled by Coyle. Free kick to Stoke. Alright. Sorry about that. Dream. Sutar. Here's Sutar. Sutar saved. Sutar's shot gets saved into the keeper's arms. Great play by Mikhail. Goes off to Campbell. Campbell to Allen. Allen to McLean now. McLean to Nick Powell. Powell's in on goal. Nick Powell. Shot saved by the Hull City goalie. 21 minutes gone here in the Carabao Cup. Hull City are leading Stoke by 1-0. Hull City looking to upset the Championship team, who have been on pretty weird form. They've not had great form, as I say, 1 point from their last 2 games in the Championship. A draw, a 1-1 draw against Bournemouth, and then a 2-1 loss at home to Barnsley. Barnsley are the league leaders in the Championship. Stoke City are mid-table and are looking for their first win of the season in the Championship. Still looking for the first 3 points of the season. As I say, 1 point from their last 2, Stoke City, which isn't a great place to start the season. They win, a draw away at Bournemouth, and a defeat, a loss at home to league leaders Barnsley. They'll not be thinking about that game now. They'll be thinking about this one here against Hull, trying to get themselves through to the next round. Here is Campbell down the left. Sorry, not Campbell, it's Powell, sorry. Nick Powell's in on goal and great defending by Hull City. And they win back possession. Hull City have a good chance here now. A chance for Coyle. The man who stopped Powell going to goal is Smith. Back to Coyle. Plays it down the left. Good defending from Stoke. They win back possession. Here's Tyrese Campbell. Tyrese Campbell, the striker this season. Getting the start in the team, and Campbell levels it for Stoke. Stoke needed that. And Tyrese Campbell makes it 1-1. And Stoke have some life. And they've been trying it all the way through. Campbell hit the post moments ago, but he can't miss that one. And he scores the goal. It's Hull City 1, Stoke City 1. It is 1-1 in the cup. And Tyrese Campbell with his first goal of the Carabao Cup. And gives Stoke a lifeline as we are approaching half time. Hull City 1, Stoke City 1. Right, I'm just going to have my lunch now, boys. I'll be back in just about 2 minutes. Right, I'm back stream. We're back. It's been a very exciting 33 minutes, 2 goals. So hopefully the cup will spark us for the league, hopefully. Had a terrible start in the league. Let's hope we can try and win a cup and get to Europe. Here's Tyrese Campbell. Campbell, Stoke take the lead! Tyrese Campbell is the hero at Hull City. And that goal puts Stoke in front just before half-time. Hull City 1, Stoke City 2. And that goal from Campbell looks like it's going to give Stoke the lead going into half-time. And Stoke fans are absolutely loving it now. Stoke leading 2-1. It's the second of the game for Tyrese Campbell. Stoke fans are loving it. Their team in front again. In a game that they should be winning. Against a still a good team, Hull City. Chance here for Hull. And Hull have just had a chance to level and they've put it wide. Good chance for the League One side, Hull City. Here comes McLean. McLean down the left. Manager shouting instructions from the sideline for Stoke. Here is McLean. McLean! Great save. A chance for James McLean to extend Stoke's lead just before half time. Stoke still up 2-1. Here's Jones. Here comes Hull City now. Hull City need to get their act together. Good defending here. Here's Chester finds Davis. Davis to Tyrese Campbell. Has 2 goals tonight, Tyrese Campbell. Here is Nick Powell. Powell goes through and gets a bit of a tug on the way through. Powell! Stoke running riots. And Nick Powell makes it 3-1 to Stoke. And surely that goal from Powell will seal Stoke's place in the second round of the Carabao Cup. And it's Nick Powell with the goal. Hull City 1, Stoke City 3, and Stoke surely on their way now into the second round of the Carabao Cup. It's a brilliant finish from Nick Powell. Hull City haven't really got going in this first half, apart from scoring that goal. But 3 unanswered goals, from 2 for Tyrese Campbell, 1 from Powell. Stoke have flipped the script, and they now lead 3-1. 2 minutes to play at the end of the first half. Here's George Honeyman. Hull playing a long pass and no one there to get it. Score remains 3-1 in favour of Stoke. This is huge for Stoke City because it could turn their season around after a miserable start in the Championship. They have a 3-1 lead going into the break. Disappointment from the Hull fans, but delight for Stoke City supporters. They see their team 3-1 up going into the break. Other scores in the Carabao Cup. Bristol City leading Colchester by 1-0. It's tied. It's 1-1 between Newport and Blackpool. Scoreless between Nottingham Forest and Cardiff. That's a big game. Barnsley, who are on some type of form. Barnsley are winning 2-1 away at Northampton Town. It is 1-1 between Sheffield Wednesday and Reading. And Swansea lead Lincoln 1-0 at the Liberty Stadium. So a lot of the Championship sides doing pretty well. The only Championship teams who haven't got, the only game that's not had a goal in it yet is the Cardiff Nottingham Forest game. That's a big game. There's a lot of Championship teams in this competition. I would say Swansea playing Lincoln, Cardiff and Nottingham Forest. That's a big game. Sheffield Wednesday at home in the Cup. Some big teams in the competition. Obviously we've got Bristol Rovers there winning away at Colchester. That is League 2, a League 2 versus League 1 side. Obviously Colchester League 2 and obviously Bristol Rovers are in League 1. And another League 1 side here, our opponents Hull City. They're also in League 1 with Bristol City, who are winning this afternoon away at Colchester United. Is Brown. Good shot from Jacob Brown. Brown goes down. A silly challenge from Hull City. They don't need to be doing that when they're 2 goals behind. 50 minutes played here and it's a yellow card. The first yellow card of the game going the way of Hull City. Nick Powell stands over this free kick for Stoke. Whips it in. Brown in the middle. No one there to get it. Is James Chester, the captain for Stoke. He's off to Campbell. Stoke with a 2-goal cushion as we're approaching the half an hour mark. Man City have confirmed their signing. Here is Campbell. Campbell with a shot, and Campbell scores, and that wraps it up for Stoke, and it's a hat-trick for Tyrese Campbell, and Stoke leading 4-1 here against Hull City, and surely on the brink now of the second round of the Carabao Cup. Hull City 1, Stoke City 4, and Stoke on their way now into the next round of the Carabao Cup. Here is Hull City now. They whip the ball across. Hull needing something now. Trailing by 3 goals as we approach the hour mark. Allen clears away. Campbell on to the header. Powell now. Stoke leading by 3. Here's Jones. Chance here for Hull City. And Hull City half this Stoke lead. Chance for Hull. And it's wide from Hull City. Good chance from Hull City. They need to try something as we approach the half an hour mark. 58 minutes gone in this game. Stoke leading 4-1 here in the Carabao Cup. Next game for Stoke, we had travelled to the Liberty Stadium to take on Swansea. That is a massive game in the Championship. Swansea away next in the Championship for Stoke City after this game here against Hull. Here is Honeyman. George Honeyman for Hull City, and he puts it wide of the net. Good chance for George Honeyman to get Hull back within 2, and he blasts it wide of Andreas' gun. Net. The score remains 4-1. Here's Mikhail. Mikhail's got all the way through the Hull defence. Brilliant defending from Coyle. Here's George Honeyman. Smallwood finds Jones. McGuinness lays it off to Slam. Goes out of play. And it'll be a change coming up here for Hull City. And it's Slam who's coming off for Hull City, the man who got the yellow card in this game. Hull players warming up on the sidelines along with the Stoke players. Wait, see if they'll get some game time in the next 25 minutes. Here's Miguel. 25 minutes remaining in this match. Miguel down the left. Stoke leading by 3 goals. Stoke now, they don't really need to score anymore. They just need to stop Hull from scoring. But do they? Miguel! Good save there by the Hull goalie. Giving his team a bit of glimpse of hope. They're down by 3. They still need to score 3 goals in 20 minutes to force a penalty shootout. Shots on target in the game. 3 for Hull, 9 for Stoke. Here's McGuinness. Good stay by Gunn. Smith will get there. Hull City trying their hardest to get the ball forward. Here is a chance for Hull. Hull's coming into the left. They whip it into the box. Chance here for Hull. And it's over from McGuinness, the striker. Good chance from him. Hull needed that goal and it goes wide off. Good chance now. Here's George Honeyman. Smallwood. Another change there for Hull City, as you can see at the top of your screen. Hull trying everything to get themselves back into it. Smallwood in the middle. Smallwood again. 2 chances for Smallwood to get another for Hull City. And he whacks it wide of the post. Score remains 4-1. Stoke know they have to be careful, not giving it away cheaply like that. Hull City have won it back. 16 minutes to go. Here comes Hull. McGuinness! The ball's in the net for Hull, but it's offside. Hull City thought they made it 4-2, but the offside flag is up. And the score remains 4-1 to Stoke. I finally got FIFA21. Nice, Corey. Nice, Maggie. Let me know what you think of it, Corey. I'm enjoying it so far. Here's George Honeyman. Oh, it's a great ball from George Honeyman. Can Hull City whipped across, dangerous cross. How are you anyway, Corey? Welcome in. 4-1 lead for Stoke City. Here is Campbell. I love it. That's good. I'm glad you like it, Corey. Here's a chance here. McGuinness! Wide. Good chance for Hull City. Hull City trying to pressure Stoke in the last 10 minutes. Poor pass from Stoke. Yeah, Corey, if you don't know, I'm just explaining the rules for the series. As I say, this series we're not allowed to buy any players in the market for Stoke and transfer or anything like that. We're also only playing the cup games. We'll only be playing Carabao Cup and FA Cup games. And we're submitting all through the league games. Just to give you an update, Corey, what has happened in our first 2 league matches. We drew 1-1 against Bournemouth and we lost our last game 2-1 at home to Barnsley, who were top of the Championship. And our next game we're playing Swansea away at the Liberty. So it's going to be another tough game. As I say, we've got 1 point from his last 2. Here's Campbell. Campbell! Tyrese Campbell! He's had a brilliant night. And it extends the Stoke lead now. It's 5-1. And it's 4 goals now in the cup for the striker, number 26, Tyrese Campbell. And surely job well done for Stoke. And it's a mountain to climb. Hull City know they're really going to have to put some effort in this last 5 minutes. Stoke leading 5-1 here in the Carabao Cup. First round of the Carabao Cup. Again, this shot blocked by James Chester. 2 minutes remaining of normal time. Palwell. Can Stoke City build off this cup win here against Hull? Here's Brown. Brown lays it off to Campbell. We have 1 point so far in this career mode in the league. This is our first cup game of the season. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to play of injury. 4 minutes to play here. Chance for Hull to get there. How do you be a manager? Corey, if you go on career mode, and it'll say at the top of the on your screen, it should say manager or be player. There should be like a manager, like a suit and tie for a manager. That's a great goal from Powell. No, if you look at the top of your screen, Corey, there should be one that says there's a player career mode, and there's a manager one. If you click on the manager one, Corey, then obviously you put your name in of your manager, so like your name, and then once you've done that, you can decide whether you want to do takeovers. So if you want to do takeovers, it's at the far end of the screen, and you'll see at the far end of the screen you can like transfer money to a club, and basically you can transfer. The max budget I think is 500. That's the max budget you can do, and then you go into the career mode of whatever team you want to do, and then you go onto the career mode, and then you can decide whether you want to play the games or to submit the games and watch the games, because you can watch the games. So that's career mode, and then ultimate team, you just build your squad that you want, what players you want in your squad. I've got a good squad. I'll show you my squad later, Corey, if you want to watch my stream later. I'm doing an Ultimate Team stream later, so I'll show it later. Here we go then, back to league action now, following a brilliant win, a 6-1 win in the cup against Hull. Now we turn our attention back to league action with a road game away at Swansea. As I said, coming into this game off the back of a 2-1 defeat at home to Barnsley, looking to get back to winning ways. We are 18th in the table, following a defeat away at home to Barnsley. As I say, we've got 1 point so far. Our only point we have picked up was a 1-1 draw away at Bournemouth. And in that game at Bournemouth, we were trailing 1-0, and Tyrese Campbell got a late goal to earn us a point away at Bournemouth. So we've got 1 point from 2 games. This is our 3rd match of the season. We have got a draw and a loss so far this season, looking for our first win of the season here away at Swansea. Opportunity now for Stoke. As I say, can we get some momentum? We've just beaten Hull City in the cup, and it's a brilliant goal. Tyrese Campbell, the man who scored 4 in the cup against Hull, has his 2nd goal in league play, and we lead 1-0 against Swansea. This is a massive result. If we can get 3 points here, it would get us in a better position for the playoffs. I mean, it would be our first win of the season if we hang on to this. We are 1-0 up here against Swansea City. Here away. This is our 2nd away game. We drew our last away game, so a win here would really help us cause it. A win here takes us to 4 points if we knock off Swansea in 90 minutes. This would be our first win of the season here if we beat Swansea away from home. Swansea are a very good team. I've got to admit, some great teams in the division. As I say, we're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. We won 6-1. So we're through to the second round of the Carabao Cup. So we now wait to see who will get in the next round of the Carabao Cup. I don't really mind who I play, because obviously we're sure we can win, can beat anyone. We just put 6 past Hull City in the first round. So Hull City are out of the cup now, so they're probably just going to focus on the league, and obviously they've got the FA Cup still to play for. But we are looking good so far, though. As I say, we're looking to win a couple of trophies, and we're still on track. We're in the next round of the Carabao Cup, so it looks like we could win the Carabao. Hopefully we'll have a good run in the FA Cup as well. Obviously the FA Cup was our main trophy that we want. I'm not saying the league's not important, but we said this season our goal is to get to Europe, so we're going to try and do our best in the FA Cup and try and win the FA Cup and get to Europe next season. Into the 52nd minute here at Liberty, leading 1-0 from a Tyrese Campbell goal. Swansea will make their first change of the game. Actually, it's funny that we're playing Swansea, because I listened to the Swansea Derby game on the radio the other day, and yeah, it was a very good game. I mean, Derby were 1-0 up, and then Swansea come out of nowhere, and Swansea nicked it from them. So I think Swansea might be back in the Prem very soon, because Swansea were very good in the Prem. I think Swansea might be the dark horse. I think Swansea could be a dark horse in the playoffs this season. They're a very good side, Swansea. I've always said Swansea are a Premier League. Swansea and Stoke are both Premier League material. I think one day we'll see Stoke and Swansea in the Prem. I think Swansea will come up this year, but then I think Stoke will be up in the Prem at least. I think Stoke will either come up next season or the season after. I think Stoke and Swansea should be in the Prem. Stoke and Swansea are two brilliant clubs. I wouldn't be surprised if Swansea win the playoffs, because Swansea are very good. I think the dark horses, I think Swansea and Bournemouth are the dark horses for the playoffs. That's what I want to see. I want to see a Swansea-Bournemouth final. That'd be a great final. I want either a Swansea-Bournemouth final or a Swansea-Brentford. That'd be a good game. Even Swansea-Barnes, that'd be a good game as well. I want Swansea to get through to the final, because I think Swansea have got a chance. I think the final, I'm going to say, I think Swansea will get to the final. I think Swansea will be one of them. There we go, we've won 1-0 against Swansea, our first win of the season. I think for the playoffs, I think Swansea will get to the final. And who else do I think will get to the final? I think it'll be Swansea and... I'll say Swansea and Bournemouth final, I think. It'll be Bournemouth-Swansea for promotion, I reckon. Next game, we're now playing Sheffield Wednesday at home. We've got Huddersfield in the next round of the Cup. That should be a great game. We've drawn Huddersfield for the next round of the Cup. That's going to be a great game. We've got Sheffield Wednesday at home next, Wednesday 17th in the league. As I say, we've just picked up a win, our first win of the season, a 1-0 win away at Swansea. So we've got 4 points now. We're back up at mid-table again now, following a win away at Swansea. So that's our first away win of the season. Now we're playing Sheffield Wednesday at home. Yeah, it was a good win. A very low-scoring game that was against Swansea, but we got the 3 points. That's our first win of the campaign. We're on 4 points now in the Championship, back up to the mid-table stretch now. Sheffield Wednesday struggling this season, are looking to get themselves out where they are previously. Here's Stoke. Stoke looking for that first goal. Stoke in red, Wednesday in grey, like a blacky grey kit today. To the Sheffield Wednesday to the Bet365. As I say, our last home game was a 2-1 defeat to Barnsley, so let's hope we can get our first home win of the season. And there it is, Joe Allen! We take the lead against Sheffield Wednesday. And it's his second of the season for Joe Allen. He had a goal in the defeat here against Barnsley, and he scored here at home against Sheffield Wednesday. Here's an opportunity for Stoke down the left. Tyrese Campbell, he got a goal in the... Tyrese Campbell, he was the winner. He scored the winner against Swansea to earn us our first win of the season. And Joe Allen opening the scoring here at home to Sheffield Wednesday. It's a big game here at Sheffield Wednesday. Every game in this division is going to be a big game, especially when we're playing good teams like this. And Jordan Rhodes levels it for Wednesday, 1-1.
Number 20, Jordan Rhodes.
Jordan Rhodes with the goal for Sheffield Wednesday. It's 1-1 now at the Bet365. Remember, this weekend, Wednesday are playing Derby this weekend, so Wednesday have to win against Derby this weekend to stay up in the Championship. And we've retaken the lead. Nick Powell with the goal. Stoke lead 2-1. Powell had a goal in the cup win against Hull City. He scores again here against Sheffield Wednesday in league play. 2-1 up now against the Owls. Chance here for Wednesday. Oh, and it's a penalty for Sheffield Wednesday. No, it's not. Oh, it is a penalty. Penalty for Wednesday. It's Jordan Rhodes. And Rhodes puts away the penalty. It's 2-2. Second of the game for Jordan Rhodes. It's 2-2 going into the second half. Second of the game for Jordan Rhodes. Jordan Rhodes has got both of the Wednesday goals. 2-2 now. Second half underway here at the Bet365. 4 goals in that first half. On my character. Yeah, click on the character, Corey. So, see at the bottom of the on your screen you should have all different managers. So you should have like a couple of male managers and female managers. Yeah, you just click on the manager that you want to use. So click on your manager that you want to use, and then once you've done that, type your name in on the thing. So it'll ask you for the manager's name. So you type your name in, so put Corey in it or whatever, or Corey Shaw or whatever, and then once you've done that, then you choose the team that you want to do. When do I go onto the screen? What do you mean? Oh, do you mean after you've done that? So basically, if you're are you on the manager's screen, Corey? If you're on the manager thing, if you're on manager and you're on the screen where the managers are, choose your manager's name, and then once you've done your manager's name, then you choose what you want to do. So choose the difficulty that you want to play on. So whatever difficulty you want, whether you want to play semi-pro, professional, ultimate, whatever you want to play. And then once you've done that, I did that, right, I did. Alright, so then once you've done that, so then you decide what you want to do. So if you want to do like a 500ml takeover, so if you want to buy players for the club that you're doing. And then once you've done that, then you go, I did all. Alright. So once you've done that, now you should go onto the screen where you should see all the divisions. So Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2. You should have all the teams pop. You should have Arsenal on your screen to start with, because that's where the league starts with. And then you just scroll through the divisions and decide what team you want to do. So you choose what team you want to do. So choose whichever team you want to do. And then once you've done that, then you go into that career mode, and then it'll say what football's back, and then you go straight into the career mode then. And then once you've done that, then you can just play the game, buy players, as many players as you want with the money, and just play career mode and chill out and have fun. So once you've done all that, Corey, you should be able to choose then what team you want to do in career mode. I'm doing Stoke City, so I'm not buying players in my first season, because I'm just saving. I'm waiting till if I get promotion or not, because I've still got a long way to go in my season yet. As I say, I've got 4 points so far in my season. I've got a draw, a win, and 2 losses. I've got 2 losses in the division now, because we just lost 3-2 to Wednesday. Now we're playing Norwich away. Norwich are in automatic at the moment. Them and Barnsley are in automatic. 3-2 at Barnsley drop points. And we also need to we beat Norwich. We need to get a run going though. As I say, we've only got one win so far in the division. Our only win so far was a 1-0 win against Swansea. Swansea's been our only win so far this season. It was a 1-0 win away at the Liberty to earn us 3 points. Can we get another win here at Carrow Road against Norwich? We need to get 3 points here against Norwich. We need to get some wins together because we're going to be struggling the rest of the season if we don't get wins. We want to get into the playoffs. We need to start winning to get itself some points. I don't really mind as long as we don't lose the games. I don't mind drawing I don't mind a point because the points helping us improve. The more points we get, the more better chance we've got of trying to get to the playoffs. The playoffs is the goal though in the championship this season. We want to get at least to the playoffs. We need to start winning to get ourselves some points, give us a better position in the table because we're not doing particularly well in the table at the moment. We're quite low down in the table. We're not in relegation. We're well above relegation, but we don't want to be like 17th. We want to be minimum. I'd say the minimum for us this season. We want to be at least maybe like 10th or but just above 10th. We want to be higher than 10th this season. Put it that way. We don't want to be 17th, 18th, 19th, anywhere near relegation. We want to be mid-table like we are at the moment. We're mid-table. We're almost mid-table at the moment. So the goal is to be at least either get to the playoffs or finish mid-table this season. Then we can build on it next season. This season's about trying to get to European football. That's the goal this season with Stoke. It's not about Tony Cresswell's put Norwich in front. The goal this season is to try and get ourselves in a good position and try and get to Europe. I would say our best chance to win a cup this season is probably the FA Cup. That's our best chance of probably winning a cup. I mean, I'm not saying we can't win the Carabao Cup because we can. We beat Huddersfield. Well, not Huddersfield, sorry. We beat Hull. We beat Hull in the last round, so you never know. And obviously we've got Huddersfield in the next round, so Huddersfield ain't going to be an easy game. Huddersfield are a good team. I think that'll be a tough game for us when we play Huddersfield. We've not played Huddersfield yet in league play, so we're interested to see how we do against them in the cup. Obviously we beat Hull City in the last round, so Hull City in the first round, so. And there we go, we've got one back. Smith's got one. Smith with the goal.
Number 14, Tommy Smith.
Tommy Smith with the goal for Stoke. That could earn us a point here at Carrow Road. Get us another point in the table. Could go to 5 points now as it stands for the boys. 5 points wouldn't be too bad, but we want the 3. I'd take a point away from home. As I say, a point wouldn't be bad away from home as well against a very good Norwich team. And there's no Timu Puki in the starting 11 as well, so that's a brilliant result for us. A 1-1 draw against Norwich. We get a point away at Norwich. We now go to 5 points with that draw against Norwich. Now we play Huddersfield at home in the second round of the Cup. Watford beat Barnsley 2-0, so Barnsley's winning streak is over. Watford have beaten them 2-0. Sheffield United beating their rivals Leeds. Here we go down second round of the Carabao Cup. We've got Huddersfield at home in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Here we go now then. We're playing Huddersfield in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Second round of the Carabao Cup against Huddersfield. As I say, we beat Hull City 6-1 in the first round. Now we're playing Huddersfield in the second round. Huddersfield in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Here we go then, second round of the Carabao Cup at home to Huddersfield. Huddersfield in the second round of the Cup. An all-championship second round. A championship second round tie, Stoke versus Huddersfield. A championship tie for the second round. Should be a great game. Huddersfield the visitors for this second round cup tie here at the Bet365. Let's see what we can do in this game. As I say, we won 6-1 in our last game against Hull City in the cup. So let's see if we can get another win here and beat Huddersfield and get through to the third round with a win at home against Huddersfield. Huddersfield are a good team, so this should be a great game to watch here. So I reckon there's going to be a lot of goals in this match. We're both good sides. Obviously, we're coming into this game off the back of a 1-1 draw away at Norwich. So we've got a draw. We're coming into this game off the back of a draw away at Norwich. So we're looking a bit fresh. As I say, we've got 5 points in league play now. We've got 5 points in the championship. We've got 1 win. We've got a win in the cup so far. We beat Hull City in the last round to progress through to this second round game against Huddersfield. Huddersfield also won their first round game as well as both of us winning our first games in the cup. So it's going to be a good game. As I say, as I said last round we beat Hull City 6-1. Beat Hull City 6-1 in the first round. So let's see what we can do here in round number 2 against Huddersfield. Second round of the Carabao Cup here at the Bet365. Our first cup home game. Our first cup game at home. As I say, we won our last cup game away at Hull. We won Hull City in the first round. I can't believe we won 6-1 in the last round against Hull City. Now we're playing Huddersfield at home in the second round. Can we get another goal here? It's Jacob Brown for Stoke. Brown! That's a brilliant stop. The Huddersfield goal. It's been tested inside 3 minutes. Huddersfield in danger inside 3. And Jacob Brown nearly putting Stoke in front in just around the 4-minute mark. 4 minutes gone here in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Stoke City 0, Huddersfield 0. Here comes Huddersfield down the left. Aarons. Huddersfield looking dangerous. Here they come. Huddersfield whip the ball across. Ball will go out of play. Stoke will get the throw in. Can we get through to the next round of the cup? We've made it to round 2. Can we get past Huddersfield and get through to round number 3? The goal is to try and win, to at least go all the way to the final in this competition. As I said, we're off to a good start in the cup. Obviously, as I said, we beat Hull City. What can we do here against Huddersfield? Chance here for Huddersfield. Good save by Gunn. Huddersfield testing out. Gunn in net for Stoke. As I say, we've got 5 points in the league so far this season. We've got 2 draws in league play. We have a win, 2 draws and 2 losses. We are 1-2-2 in the league. So we've just got the 1 win in league play so far. That was a 1-0 win away at Swansea, which was our first league win of the season, away at the Liberty. Here's McLean down the left. 12 minutes gone here. Here comes James McLean to approach the 12th minute of his cup tie. McLean! Stoke leads! James McLean! And Stoke lead 1-0 in the Carabao Cup. Brilliant finish from James McLean. He's first of the cup and we take the lead in this cup tie against Huddersfield. Huddersfield stood like statues. And James McLean scoring his first of the cup. And Stoke lead 1-0 in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Look at the Stoke manager on the sideline. He's loving it. First of the cup for James McLean. And Stoke take the lead here. They lead Huddersfield by a goal to 0.
Number 11, James McLean.
Our first goal in a cup game at home this season. Our first goal of the game, first blood to Stoke. Here comes chance here for Huddersfield. Brilliant defending from Stoke. Huddersfield looking for the equaliser. Here's Aarons. Aarons whips it across. Chance here for Huddersfield. And a brilliant save by Gunn. Chance here for Huddersfield. And Huddersfield have equalised. 1-1. Stoke getting caught at the back. And it's an equaliser for Huddersfield. 1-1. 1-1 here between Stoke and Huddersfield. Here's Brown down the left for Stoke. Brown. Does very well, Jacob Brown. Cut away. Aarons. Powell. Smith. Can Tommy Smith, the man who got Stoke that road point away at Norwich, but his first of the season in a draw away at Norwich, Tommy Smith, is James Chester. Sutar lays it off to Jacob Brown. Ball goes out of play. Throw into Stoke. Brown in for Tommy Smith. Stoke 1, Huddersfield 1. It's the second round of the Carabao Cup. Stoke City, as I said, defeating Huddersfield. Sorry, not Huddersfield. Stoke City defeated Hull City 6-1 in the first round of the Carabao Cup. And they are drawing 1-1 here in the second round to Huddersfield. A all-championship cup tie here in the second round. Whipped across, Tommy Smith. Cleared away, here's Joe Allen. Joe Allen for Stoke. He got another goal. Joe Allen's got 2 goals in league play this season. Can Stoke get another cup win and get even closer towards that cup final, which is a long way to go from now? As I say, they won the last cup game. And they find themselves behind here. Huddersfield take the lead. And for the first time in the Carabao Cup, Stoke find themselves behind. For the first time in the cup. For the second straight game in the cup, they are behind. They were a goal down at Hull, and they scored 3 unanswered in the final few minutes of the first half in that game against Hull, and they've hit the post. Jacob Brown with the opportunity, looking to get Stoke level, and he hits the post. The score remains 2-1 to Huddersfield. Good chance for Stoke just to level it just before half time. They could have looked like they were heading into the break all square, with Huddersfield going into half time. Stoke trailing 2-1 after they led early doors from a James McLean goal. James McLean's first of the Carabao Cup for Stoke City. His first goal of the season as well in this season. Here's Brown. Here comes Jacob Brown. He gets away from the Huddersfield defence. He's in on goal. He hit the post moments ago. Brown! Just wide from Jacob Brown. He's had 2 good chances, Jacob Brown. His last shot hit the post. And his second shot of the half goes miles away from the goal. Pereira is the goalkeeper for Huddersfield. And he's not had much to say at his end. There's been a lot of action down at both ends, but I would say Pereira has been the busier goalie between himself and Gunn in the Stoke goal. Here comes Huddersfield down the left now, looking to test the Stoke goal in the final few minutes of this first half. Ball whipped across, Stoke win it back with Sutar. Brown, who's had 2 brilliant chances in the first half. His 2 shots, one of his shot hitting the post, and his last shot going wide of the goal. Brown in again. Can he score this time? Yes, he can! Jacob Brown gets Stoke back on level terms after he had 2 shots that were missed, and Jacob Brown squares Stoke level just before half time. Stoke City 2, Huddersfield 2, and it's the first of the cup for Jacob Brown. And Stoke back on level terms just before half time. 2-2. First of the Carabao Cup for Jacob Brown, and look how much it means to him and those Stoke supporters. They've had a tough season, Stoke, only picking up 5 points so far in league play. They think they should be in a better position in the league, but they won't care tonight. They are back on level terms here with Huddersfield, looking for a second straight win in the Carabao Cup. As I say, they come into this game off the back of a 4-goal win in their last game of the Cup. Chance here for Huddersfield, scrambling for the net. Gunn does it, and the rebound's in! Huddersfield put it in! It was a scramble in front of the goal, and Huddersfield take the lead into the first half. Just in stoppage time, it was a scramble in front of the Stoke net, and Huddersfield put it in the back of the net. 3-2 to Huddersfield, and it looks like Huddersfield are going to take the lead into the first half break. and they will take a 3-2 lead into the first half break, and Stoke have it all to do in the next 45. 3-2 down at the break. Despite a goal from Jacob Brown, Huddersfield hits straight back, and they have a 3-2 lead in this game. Other scores to tell you about in the cup. In the second round of the Carabao Cup, Crystal Palace leading Doncaster 2-1. It is 1-1 between Barnsley and Brentford. Also 1-1 between Peterborough and Middlesbrough. It is scoreless between West Ham and Southampton. Norwich lead 1-0 away at Fleetwood, and Aston Villa lead Reading by a 1-0. I did. What did you do, Corey? Oh, the team. Alright, fair enough. So here we go then. Second half is underway here. Stoke City trailing 3-2 here in the second round of the Carabao Cup to Huddersfield Town. Can Stoke get themselves back on level terms? Here's Tommy Smith. He was the hero in the Norwich game. Can he be a hero here? Tommy Smith off the post! The second time in the game that Stoke have hit the post. Brown hit the post in the first half, and Tommy Smith hits the post at the start of the second half. And here comes Huddersfield down the other way. Danger for Stoke, whipped into the box. Stoke clear it away. Here's Huddersfield back in possession. And Huddersfield score! And that could put the game to bed. Huddersfield lead 4-2. And it's a mountain to climb for Stoke. Stoke City 2, Huddersfield Town 4, and Huddersfield look like now they're going through to the third round of the Carabao Cup. Stoke need 2 goals to save themselves. Here's McLean. McLean inside, blocked off by Huddersfield. Huddersfield on their way to a big road victory. They are just half an hour away from the next round of the Carabao Cup. Stoke need 2 goals to save themselves in this year's Carabao Cup, this season's Carabao Cup. They are 2 goals behind as we approach the hour mark. Jimenez to Leipzig. That has been confirmed by RB Leipzig. 2 goals needed for Stoke City. They have to rush now as we approach the half an hour mark. Tyrese Campbell in a foot race here for Stoke. Stoke win it back through Joe Allen. It goes straight to Huddersfield. Huddersfield back in possession. With just 30 minutes remaining in this game, Stoke need 2 goals to save their cup lives. Good extension by Sutar. Brown, the goal scorer. He had the equalising goal in the first half for Stoke, getting his first of the cup. Brown in a foot race. Brown knocked off the ball, kept in play, and a double deflection off Brown and the Huddersfield defender. Huddersfield will make a change here, and it'll be Ward who is coming on for Huddersfield Town. 62 minutes gone here now as we approach the last 25. Stoke need to really go for it now as Stoke take on Birmingham next in the Championship. That's our next fixture. We take on Birmingham at home in our next league fixture. That'll be a good big game, that. We welcome Birmingham in our next game. McLean goes down. It looks like a serious injury here for James McLean. He's down on the floor, McLean, right in front of the manager, and the whistle has been blown. And it looks like James McLean may be out here for a few games. And looks like we're going to have to bring young Clark on. He's going to have to come on in place of James McLean. Clark's going to get his first game for Stoke, and it doesn't look a good one from James McLean's point of view. It looks a pretty sore one, and it looks like McLean could be out for a while for Stoke, which isn't good for Stoke City fans. But Clark will get his game time here. Brown is also coming on for Huddersfield Town. We can't make any change. Remember, we can't bring any players in, so it means Clark will have to play in our next fixture as well against Birmingham. Huddersfield's next game, they take on Preston at home in the Championship. Huddersfield, here's Brown. Stoke needs something right now to lift this crowd. They have been pretty down for the last few minutes. They need to see their team put some more effort in. Clark, is he onside? Yes, he is. No, he's not. I thought it was onside, but the linesman says no, he wasn't. 18 minutes to go. Brown flips the ball up. Headed down by Joe Allen. Here's Nick Powell. Stoke need goals. And here comes Nick Powell. Speeding down the left for Stoke. Can he get Stoke back into it? Powell! 4-3! And Stoke have a glimmer of hope. And it's Nick Powell. One of their best chances to get something. And Nick Powell gets his team back within a goal. And does that give Stoke a bit of life? It's 4-3 with 16 minutes remain. Nick Powell gets Stoke back within 1. Stoke City 3, Huddersfield 4. 15 minutes to go. Huddersfield leading now by goal. Stoke still need a goal in the next 15 minutes. They've got 15 minutes to try and get another. They get one back through Powell, cutting the deficit down to just a goal as we're into the final 10 minutes. Huddersfield can seal it here if they score. Chance here for Huddersfield. Into the area and Gunn gets his hands on it. Gunn will lay it out to Davis. Stoke need to push. Here's Allen. Clark down the left. Does very well to get round the man. Here comes a substitute for Stoke City, Clark. Clark down the left. Clark goes down and wins Stoke a free kick. Huddersfield getting into trouble. It's a yellow card for Brown, who's just come on for Huddersfield. He's booking here on a foul on Clark. Here's Brown. Brown, can he be the hero? Good save by Pereira. Into the last 10 minutes now. Huddersfield leading 4-3. Stoke needing a goal here in the last 10. Here's Powell. We got the score of the third Stoke City goal. He's in again. Powell! He's scored for Stoke! Nick Powell is the hero in the Carabao Cup! And Nick Powell is keeping Stoke in the Carabao Cup. What a finish from Powell! 2 unanswered goals, and Nick Powell has a double here in the Carabao Cup. And Nick Powell has saved Stoke City in the last few minutes, and Stoke could be on their way. They still need to score in 7 minutes. And it's 4-4, and it's game on as we're into the last 5 minutes. Stoke fans relieved. Huddersfield fans thinking, oh no. 5 minutes to go. Can either of these teams win it? 5 minutes for someone to be a hero. Here's Brown. Powell, scorer of a double. Scoring the last 2 goals and to get Stoke back level. Can they take the lead here? It's Campbell. Campbell blocked away. Stoke going close for that go-ahead goal from Campbell. Campbell has been fantastic for Stoke this season. Tommy Smith with the header. Finding Brown. Brown lays it off. Campbell. Can he be the hero? 89th minute. Campbell! Stoke have won it! Stoke have won it! Tyrese Campbell in the 89th minute has won the game for Stoke City. It's limbs in the Stoke end. And they have beaten Huddersfield at the death. And Stoke City are going through to the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. And it's absolute limbs in the Stoke end. And the hero is Tyrese Campbell. Heartbreak for Huddersfield. They've played brilliant. And Tyrese Campbell is sending Stoke through to the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. And it's party time for Stoke. And disappointment for Huddersfield. They have played absolutely fantastic, Huddersfield. And it's 5 goals in the Carabao Cup for Tyrese Campbell. The top scorer may have done enough to send Stoke through. 3 minutes to play though. Still time for Huddersfield. Stoke now have to stop Huddersfield here. They're into stoppage time. What a turnaround from Stoke. Dangerous chance here for Huddersfield, and it's over. A sigh of relief from Gunn. And Stoke City, who were trailing in this game, has scored 3 unanswered. And they are through to the third round of the Carabao Cup. They have defeated Huddersfield 5-4 and what has been a banana skin. And Stoke are through, but they paid a price with James McLean injured. But Stoke are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. They have defeated Huddersfield 5-4. They will go through to the next round. What's McLean's injury? Let's have a look what McLean's injury is. Does it tell us what injury McLean has got? Doesn't really tell us, does it? This guy's going to have to play. He's a left mid. McLean hopefully will be back with us very soon. It's never nice to see a player get injured. James Chester is asking something. What a win though for Stoke. They won it at the death and are through to the next round. We've got Birmingham coming up next in league play. Can we get a win? Birmingham are doing pretty well in the league. They're ninth in the league. Can we keep our winning streak going? We'll play Birmingham at home now. We've got Birmingham at home. So I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to spray and also I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
A reminder, tickets for the next game are available for sale after today's game.
A couple of minutes. I'm back, boys. Weird start to the game though, isn't it, boys? We went a goal up through Tyrese Campbell and Birmingham have just scored. So it's 1-1 now. And we've also lost James McLean to injury. We don't know when James McLean is going to be back. May not be back for the rest of the season, depending on how bad his injury is. Hopefully McLean will be back very soon for the Potters. 1-1 anyway, here against Birmingham. Looking for another victory and our second win of the season in the Championship. Looking for 3 points here, if possible. Can we get a win? Here against Birmingham. Half an hour mark now in this game. Here's Campbell. Tyrese Campbell. Jacob Brown. Good save. 25 minutes to go. Still tied between Stoke and Birmingham. Birmingham 9th in the table. Stoke are 17th with 5 points so far in the division. This will be our 3rd draw of the season if we don't get anything from this game. Looks like it will be another points in a championship game. Unless Birmingham have a chance here. Birmingham nearly snatching a goal from Stoke. Here comes Stoke. Final 10 minutes in this match. Chance here now is Allen, Joe Allen. And Stoke win it here. Campbell, good save. Stoke get a corner. 6 minutes to go. Stoke fans pumped up. Another corner to Stoke. 5 minutes remaining. Joe Allen on it again. Finds the box. And Tyrese Campbell puts Stoke in front with 4 minutes left. And it could be 3 points for Stoke, which would really help us in the title race. A big win here against Birmingham. Here's a chance for Allen. Birmingham coming forward. Intercepted. Last play of the game. And it's all over. We've beaten Birmingham 2-1. And another win, our 2nd win of the season. We now go to 14th following that win. We're now on 8 points in the championship after a 2-1 victory against Birmingham, which puts us into 14th now in the championship. We've got 2, that's our 2nd victory of the season. 8 points now for Stoke. Cardiff City have beaten their rivals Bristol City. Huddersfield have lost 2-1 away at Preston. So Huddersfield having a bad season, getting knocked out in the Carabao Cup by Stoke and then losing 2-1 in the league to Preston. Leon Goretzka's signed for Real Madrid. 138,700 they paid for him. Richards on the move to Watford from Reading. Also, Sean Maguire is leaving Sunderland for 990 mil. Saul is heading to Bayern Munich. It's a good win for the boys though. A big win against Birmingham. Now we've got QPR in our next game. QPR in 12th in the table. QPR have got 8 points from their last games and we've got 8 points. We've now got QPR away, this will be a tough game. QPR away. Charlie Austin's playing for QPR. We've got QPR away next. Let's see if we can get another win here against QPR. QPR away. Another away day for Stoke. We got a win in our last game, a 2-1 victory against Birmingham. Can we get another win here against QPR? Oh, a good shot from Stoke. Can we get another win? QPR are 12th in the championship, Stoke 14th. Stoke moved up the table with a win against Birmingham, a 2-1 home victory against Birmingham. Scoreless here in the first 16 minutes here away at Loftus Road against QPR. Chance here for QPR. Stoke defending it. QPR in again. QPR, chance for QPR, and it's gone wide from QPR. Score remains 0-0 here at Loftus Road. Here comes Stoke down the left. Chance here now, here comes Stoke. 27 minutes gone, scoreless here at Loftus Road between QPR and Stoke. Chance here for Stoke. Approaching half time here at Loftus Road. Waiting for the next round draw of the Carabao Cup. We're into round 3 of the Carabao Cup. Beat Huddersfield 5-4 in a bonkers game. Last minute goal from Tyrese Campbell, sealing our place in the 3rd round. So we've got 2 wins in the cup competitions, and Campbell, the man who we just talked about, has put us in the head. We're 1-0 up here against QPR. Taking the lead at Loftus Road against QPR. 1-0 up against QPR. No, I'm keeping the team the same. Keep the team the same because it's working. Here we go then, second half here at Loftus Road. Don't forget, today at 5:30 I'll be doing Ultimate Team. At 5:30 today. And QPR have scored. Charlie Austin, QPR right level.
QPR goal, number 45, Charlie Austin.
Chance here for QPR, brilliant save by Gunn. QPR looking for that go-ahead goal. Chance here, brilliant defending by Stoke. 9 minutes to go here at Loftus Road. Can we get a late goal here? Nope, that's it, it's all over. 1-1 against QPR. On 9 points now. 1-1 draw away at QPR. Keeps us in 14th. Manager rating's gone down to 69. We now got Bristol City next in the league. Bristol City just behind us in the table, so we need to get a result from this one.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. Okay, guys, we'll be wrapping up now. Thanks very much.
So we can't afford a loss here against Bristol, because Bristol are right behind us. So if we don't get a result today and Bristol win, and Bristol go above us, so we need to beat Bristol. Bristol are 15th and we're 14th. So we need a victory here against Bristol. Bristol City with the first shot on goal. It's a brilliant save by Gunn. And Bristol take the lead.
Bristol City goal, number 14, Andreas Wiemann.
Remember, if Bristol City win in 90 minutes, they go above us in the table. If we lose today. If we win today, we would remain above Stoke. We'll keep us lead above Bristol City. We have to win in 90 minutes, as I say, coming into this game. We've both got 9 points. We've got 9 points in the league. Bristol City have also got 9 points. So if Bristol City win today, they go above us. And we've equalised. Tyrese Campbell, 1-1. That's the response we needed after going a goal down early doors. 1-1 between Stoke and Bristol. Remember, if we lose today, we go down. Bristol City go above us if they win in 90 minutes. If the game ends a tie, we'll be on the same points. We'll both have 10 points if the game ends a tie. But I don't know what that would mean, whether they go above us or we would be ahead on a goal scored. I think it would probably go down to goal difference. Who scored more between us and Bristol? Chance here, Powell, good block. Good defending from Bristol City. They're defending their keeper. Chance here, and the man who's replacing the injured James McLean scores and puts Stoke in the lead here. And Stoke know a victory keeps them above Bristol City in the table. They lead 2-1 against Bristol City. As I say, we need to get some wins going if we're going to get ourselves into the playoffs come the end of the season. We need to keep picking up results. We have a 2-1 lead here against Bristol City as we approach the hour mark in this game. As I say, we've got 2 wins so far this season. We've got a 1-0 win against Swansea, a 2-1 win against Birmingham in our last home game. And we are leading 2-1 here at home against Bristol City. Half an hour to play in this one. Here comes Bristol City down the left. Good defending from Stoke. Stoke with a 2-1 lead. Tyrese Campbell with the goal, and the man who we brought in to place the injured guy, number 49, put one in as well. So we're on our way to another victory in the final 20 minutes of this game, leading Bristol City by 2-1. Can we get another win here in the Championship? Campbell! 3-1 to Stoke. And it looks like 3 points here against Bristol City. We're 3-1 up here against Bristol City. And could be on our way to 3 points here at home against Bristol. Another home victory for Stoke City. Our second home win of the season. Our third win of the season here. And it's 2 home victories for Stoke. Our last home win was against Birmingham, which was a 2-1 victory. And it looks like 3 points here against Bristol City. Two minutes to go, normal time. As I said, if Bristol City had have won, they would have gone above us. But because we are ahead, that means we stay ahead of Bristol City. A 3-1 victory against Bristol City keeps us just about mathematically in this title race. Up to 12th now following a win. They've gone above QPR and Huddersfield into 12. Our manager rating still on 69. We're now on 12 points, level on points with Brentford. As I say, 12 points for Stoke following a victory. Another 3 points. Plain's still injured. We're going into our next game now. James Chester's also has something again. We now got Preston next. And then we play Watford in the Cup. That'll be a tough game. Another championship game after that. We've got Preston next in the league. And then we have a cup game against Watford, which will be a tough game. Watford in the cup next. First we play Preston in the league. Chansio taking the lead, Tyrese Campbell, 1-0 to Stoke. Oh, a good chance for Preston. Preston have won a corner. Stoke have momentum coming into this game after they beat Bristol City 2-1 in their last game. The push for the playoffs for Stoke is still alive after a 2-1 victory against Bristol City. We are 1-0 up here against Preston North End. Preston at 18th in the table. Stoke City now 12th in the Championship following a 2-1 home win against Bristol City, which was their third victory of the season. We have 3 wins in league play. We have wins over Swansea, Birmingham and Bristol. This would be another win. This would be a 4th win in the Championship, and it'll be 2 straight wins for Stoke if we hang on to this one. As I say, we come into this game off the back of a 2-1 win against Bristol City, and we get another win here against Preston North End. As we come up to half time here at Preston. Chance here for Tyrese Campbell. It's the second of the game for Tyrese Campbell. Stoke leading 2-0. And there's the half-time whistle. Campbell with a double for Stoke. 2-0 to Stoke. Here comes Nick Powell. "54 minutes played here at Preston. Chance here for Preston North End. Brilliant save. Johnson on for Preston North End. Here comes Campbell. Going a hat-trick, Tyrese Campbell. Campbell again. Lays it across to Brown, and it goes out of play. Another change for Preston North End. They've made 3 changes now. They've used all their changes, Preston North End. Stoke still have 3 changes available to them. They need to use them. But they have a 2-0 lead here away at Preston North End. So the last 20 minutes here against Preston.
A reminder that the reserves are in action tomorrow. If you'd like more ticket details, have a look at the club website or contact
Here's Nick Powell to seal the points, and Brown seals the points for Stoke. 3 points here against Preston. Another road victory for Stoke. Looking for another one here, and nearly getting one from there. 89th minute. Round to stoppage time here at Preston North End. And that's it. A 3-0 victory against Preston North End after Birmingham's beaten Watford at St Andrews. We're now playing Watford in round 3 of the Carabao Cup. But I think that's going to be yeah, I think that's going to be it for the stream today. Because I'm going to go and just quick before we end off the stream, just see if McLean. No, he's not back yet. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for the stream today. And our next episode, we'll be playing Watford in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. So looking forward to that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys at 5:30 for the Ultimate Team stream. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all later.